At just 28 years old, he is a 10-year pro of this sport, a former 3-time TNA X Division champion, a former 3-time TNA Tag Team champion. He was in the 2022 New Japan Best of Super Juniors tournament. And tonight, Ace Austin is in Uniontown to challenge for the Grand Championship. He is the hardest working man anywhere in Pittsburgh professional wrestling. And he did it through grit, tenacity, and a willingness to sacrifice his body. When it comes to earning your stripes, perhaps no one earned it more than the Bayou Scarecrow, the writing on the wall, Christian Noir. Let's go to Red Watson for the introductions of this Grand Championship matchup.
The following contest is a one-on-one matchup scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Ryse Grand Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing in tonight at 205 pounds. He is the inimitable Ace Austin! And introducing his opponent from the 7th Ward of New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds. He is the writing on the wall, your Ryse Grand Champion, Christian Noir!
Referee Nick Brown signed this contest. It goes without saying that the reputation of Ace Austin precedes him. Those championship accolades that were named during his entrance were the reason that Commissioner Norris granted Ace Austin this title opportunity. The championship pedigree of Ace Austin speaks for itself. He won those singles championships in the X Division and won those tag titles with one Chris Bay. Shout out to Chris Bay. Keep healing up and staying strong. Best wishes to Chris Bay.
If there was anyone deserving of this title match, it was Ace Austin. I believe Christian Noir is more than up to the task to take on Ace.
Well, Ace Austin,
he had a foreign object. He had something the referee just took off him.
Ace Austin is pure dynamite inside the squared circle. You can see how well put together the physique is. He is a true athlete. He checks all the boxes: power, speed, agility, athleticism. Ace Austin has no flaws in his game. He has those powerful quad muscles and looks to use that lower center of gravity to generate power. And perhaps that may be the real key to this contest, Morris, because while Noir has a weight advantage, the argument could be made that Ace Austin might be more powerful with that lower body, that core strength.
You're naming all these attributes of Ace Austin, but the question is, Christian Noir's mental game. Wouldn't that edge go to Christian?
Absolutely. He has a PhD in mind games. He could write a dissertation on psychological warfare.
So with that said, this is going to be an exceptional title defense.
And if Ace Austin is able to defeat Christian Noir, he turns Ryse Wrestling on its ear in one night. We saw Donovan Dijak do that at last year's Ryse Rumble. The entire complexion of this organization changed on a dime.
It changed damn near overnight.
And I don't think I'm revealing too much here. I mean, I can let the fans know, as you've been in negotiation, that if Ace Austin wins this title, that there are options on the contract. He will have to come back to defend the championship.
Oh, absolutely. Here at Ryse, our champions are fighting champions. Ace Austin will be required to win, to compete on a monthly basis. That was the agreement made when we scheduled this match.
So if he wins the championship, there's already options in the contract where he's going to have title defenses lined up.
Absolutely.
Noir puts on the brakes using that weight advantage as we talked about. Big shoulder tackle.
Another big shoulder tackle.
And with as graceful as Ace Austin is, this may have to be the strategy from Noir to rough up the former X Division champion. Roll through, roll through.
Got him that time.
Shoulders down for just one. So Norris, if you can, I detailed during the introduction to Ace Austin competing for New Japan Pro Wrestling 3 years ago. What does that international flair add to a competitor's playbook?
Well, learning different types of wrestling from all over the world is going to be at an advantage when you're facing anyone in today's wrestling.
So dynamic is Ace Austin. And look at the agility. Ace Austin is poetry in motion.
Now we're starting to see a little bit of desperation from Ace.
I believe that Ace Austin realizes that Christian Noir is a true roughneck in there. I believe Ace Austin is trying to match that aggression so he doesn't get swept up in the offensive assault of the champion.
Exactly. This isn't a match Ace could just phone in. Christian Noir is no slouch.
Hooks those legs. Right now, the champion being overwhelmed by the challenger. That is a very rare position that Noir is put in. But quite frankly, this type of pressure is what comes along with being the Ryse Grand Champion.
Trying to break his fingers.
Ace Austin in firm control right now.
He is wearing down the Ryse Grand Champion.
Noir was trying to create some distance. Austin would have none of it. paint of Noir getting on the arms and the hands of Ace Austin. I believe that was a little disorienting, to say the least. Hot-style headlock here.
Into a snapmare.
Austin controlling the posture of the champion. And look at the transitions, move for move. This is true seamless offense.
And he is back to those fingers.
Bending the digits, that is some nasty stuff right there. That small joint manipulation can turn your stomach, man, because it is just nasty stuff.
This Ace Austin has multiple championships over the course of his career. He knows exactly what it takes to win a match of this caliber.
Absolutely. Much like Noir, Ace Austin is a championship caliber athlete. But Noir, the first to the punch here. And there's that kamikaze mentality that I've talked about so many times with Noir.
Rough Rider.
Launches himself at the challenger, hooks that leg. 2.5. If you're the champion, I believe at some point you have to ask yourself, what is it going to take to keep someone like Ace Austin down to the canvas? He goes that spike, telegraphed it, left himself open. Interception.
I believe Ace is getting every little bit that Noir has to give.
I believe Ace Austin, I'm going to far side here, I'm going to see from my vantage point, Ace Austin trying to create some space here, hangs up Noir. Up and over here.
Big Russian leg sweep.
And the way that Ace Austin can transition from maneuver to maneuver to maneuver just shows you how uber athletic he truly is.
It really is poetry in motion.
Hooks that leg. Noir escapes, but I hate to say it, but the champion could be on borrowed time here. Ace cinches up Noir. Noir trying to fight out of it.
A series of exchanges taking place. Back and forth.
You can hear that contact.
Who's going to come out of this on top? Christian has caught his leg.
And look at the way that Ace Austin just attacking that arm. Offensive and defensive wrestling simultaneously. That is why Ace Austin is such a special athlete. But Noir powers Austin down to the canvas.
A big Samoan drop to Ace Austin by Christian Noir.
And that is very apropos because, believe it or not, Ace Austin, a student of the Wild Samoan Training Center, WXW, out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, more than a decade ago. Death Valley driver spikes Noir. Come on.
We are at a stalemate, Jim.
We certainly are. And I'm going to tell you what, if this is the type of action we're going to have with you as commissioner, man, I got to take my hat off to you. Because Ace Austin is taking the fight to the Ryse Grand Champion right here.
This is the kind of thing that happens when Johnny Norris is a commissioner of Ryse. The stars come to Uniontown.
And now, I believe Ace Austin showing a little bit of frustration, which is not
He has that grand championship in his hand.
common. Usually Ace Austin is calm, cool, and collected, but I believe he realizes that he may have to dig even deeper into his already diverse playbook to wrestle away this championship. And I don't know if a steel chair applies.
He's being strong. Give me that chair right now. He's being strong. He is. I want that chair. You this chair. You hit me with this chair and this match is done. Take it. Go ahead.
Referee Nick Brown. Now wait a minute. Ace Austin with the championship just blindsided Noir.
Christian Noir got his foot on the rope and prevented that 3 count. Strong kick out, strong kick out.
Ace Austin's beside himself, but he better pay attention to the champion. And you can see that Austin is clearly questioning what does he have to do.
I just don't believe he had to resort to dirty tactics to win this match.
Ace going for that calling card, heading up top. Avoids the contact. Oh, springboard into the spike.
Scouted to perfection.
He got him. One shot. Noir able to catch Ace Austin off balance. And after a hellacious matchup, able to retain the Grand Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming out tonight. We'll see you back here June 14th.
None of that tonight.
The prisoners are running this side. They sure are. That's a wrap. Who's going to show up next to you? Who's going to show up next to you?
That's right. We have a new Troy.
Hey, how are you?
He's a wrestler now.
See you next month. Sounds good. What is it? Walter, thank you for coming tonight.